Well, howdy guys. Greg O'Day with G.O. BushCraft. Go BushCraft. So, we're going to make a little video. Might be a couple videos. I don't know. We'll have to see how it works out. On knife safety for beginners and possibly for some of you guys that have been doing it for a while and just need to touch up on the safety aspect of using your knife or knives. So, let's go on outside there to the log and we'll get started. Okay, let's say that you need to take down a sapling to use in your camp or make something that's going to be useful, and you don't have an axe or a saw. What we're going to do is we're going to batten through the base, or however low you want to go. I usually go about so high. It's easier than fighting down here, and I'll show you how to go about cutting down a small tree. Alright, the easiest way, you don't want to take it in at a 90-degree angle because it's more material that you're trying to push out of the way of the knife. Take it at a 45-degree angle and find yourself a decent sized log somewhere that's been cut, or find yourself something that's going to use as a batten and take it in just so far. Work your way all the way around the tree. Best part of the knife to use is from the curve of the knife on back. I'll come around this way. I can't get a swing on it. I'm right-handed. And then it's as easy as bending it over and it comes right apart. Alright, and what I've done is I only drug it about 10 feet, but I drug it over to a fallen tree, which these are cut up. I'm having some trees taken out of my property, but I'm going to cut it off right up here just before the split, because the rest of it is usable material. And what we are going to do, how we are going to go about this, is put it on a solid surface. And we still want to cut at an angle. Like I said prior, driving straight through, it's harder to cut the material. If you cut at an angle, it's a lot easier. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go around it again like we did while it was standing. Flip it over. Only may have to go a couple times doing that. And then you'll easily break. This is green. Recall it's green. And this material, the bark that you're peeling off, is definitely usable. So this piece won't be, but let's put my knife away and head on back to the stump. Alright, we're at the stump, and done left my piece of stick over there, but we'll get this part out of the way. Whenever you're using a knife, you want to have something that's ergonomically feels good in the hand when you control it, where you can get a good grasp on it. Putting your thumb on this side of guard so your hand won't slip off onto the blade. Injuries we don't want out in the woods. That's why we're talking about this. But something that feels good in the hand. And then whenever you are working with wood, you want to stay, anybody that's around you, could be children, could be friends, anything like that. But anything within this area that can reach out is the no-go zone. If you're working on a piece of wood, which if you slip in it, you reach out, you could possibly cut somebody. But that's unsafe knife handling. And then the triangle of death is here in between the knees and the groin. You get a femoral artery cut, you ain't gonna be around with us much longer. Especially if you're out in the woods by yourself. You definitely don't want to be, you don't want to work in this area. All right, and we want to stay out of the triangle of death. If you don't have nothing to rest it on, if you're trying to do, take some heavy material off, there's possibilities that you can slip and hurt yourself pretty bad. I've seen some videos of some folks out in the woods just for the day, or making a fire or a camp, and working on material on their leg. Don't do that, please, because if you slip, you are going to cut yourself. And if you're working real tight, you can slice right through and down through your femoral artery, and you ain't going to make it out of the woods. You'll be bled out in minutes. Even if you could get to your first aid kit to get a tourniquet on, if you're by yourself, I don't even want to think about this. Remember, give me a thumbs up and not the finger. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click that bell notification. It'll pop up 3 things, and click all. That lets you know when I post a new video. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think, what you'd like to see. And we'll see you out there. Hopefully out in the woods. Talk to you later.